Right. Okay. Stream number 2 of today, I suppose. I don't know why I'm all the way down there. I should probably, maybe get two different things. One that's already in the middle, and then one that isn't already in the middle, so I don't have to line it up every single time. It's probably a good idea to do, but I'm also kind of lazy, so that's probably never gonna happen. What was I saying? What was I saying? Frick. Hello, Nee. Thank you for the hydrate. I will not be going to bed. It is 8 p.m. I have no reason to be going to bed right now. We're gonna be doing some coding today and then some art after, so that's the plan. I don't have much to do, so I'm just gonna get right into it because I do have to actually work. Boom, there we go. Say hello to, there we go. Code, yay. I'm currently writing tests for my custom Morales class, which, by the way, I still think it's extremely dumb that I had to write my own array list class for this assignment. It just does not feel necessary. Like, why do I need to do that? That's so dumb. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm never gonna understand it. But that's just how it is. What do you don't understand, Miss Kitsu will not hydrate? I did hydrate. What do you mean? Nah. Well, you don't have to believe me, but I did. Thought about it. The songs about it. I'm in there, I lost myself. Okay, wait. So in their test, they compared a student to a person. So I need to compare a person to a student. Also, I've been busy today. My body's sore. I slept only 3 to 5 hours. Struggle to go to sleep. Aww. Well, I hope that you have a much better rest of your day today. And if you need to sleep, go sleep. Don't feel pressured to watch my stream. I mean, I don't think. Are you in class right now? I don't think so. If you feel the need to take a nap, please do. Hello, Cian. Um, coding, eh? Yes, it is coding. I'm working on a assignment for my class. It's a really dumb assignment. They were having us write our own array list, which I've done this before so many times, so this didn't take me that long. The hard part about it is they're making me write JUnit tests, and they kind of already tested everything that there is in their own tests. So I'm over here like trying to do tests, but I'm not. They're not going to be very good tests because they already tested everything. So man, it's weird. So yeah, we just testing. And then after the tests, I'm going to be doing some art. I started work on something, and then I need to finish it. So that's the plan. I remember we fell in love. The moonlit skies with you. Wow, I can't believe that. Oh damn! You dare to share your code? I don't. It's. I just realized that you just have me pulled up on your stream. That's crazy. Hold on, wait. Let me. It would be really funny if I just really quickly did this. Let me just. Right. So. um, don't mind all my tabs, but uh, like I'm just. uh, I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna keep it on there. uh, I can't even nap too hot. Honestly, that's fair. Nee, I would also have trouble with napping. It's like I have my window open, I have my fan on, and it's extremely hot. Although it did just thunderstorm, so it's probably a bit cooler now than it was earlier. So it's fine. I'm gonna leave you with stream now. Yeah, make sure you enjoy your stream. Um, and then um, and take care. And take care, please. Um. On my best. Time together. Next. When you home in the middle of the night. Make myself to say goodbye. I'm in the middle of the night. No good way. There's no good way. Okay, I need to add a bunch of persons to this with not just the add command, but also the add all function. I'm not tired, you're tired. uh, adding, and then, I want to compare a person to a student. That's the important part. After you, and see if it still works. Da 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 together. Da da myself to say goodbye. Having you home in the middle of the night. No good way. Yeah, there's no good way. Listen fire when I'm running after you. You. That's something that I never wanna lose. Lose. Yeah. Dancing with the night already over. Getting any closer. Oh. Fire when I'm running after you. Chasing fire. No other way. No other way. Chasing fire. No other way. No other way. What was I doing? Frick. Right. String add checker is equal to adding list dot to string. Running after you, and then persons array. And we'll make it a space of 3. Um, oh, wait. Boom, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do, so there's 0. Do 1, 1, 2. In this case, we'll make a student because they're all people so far. We'll call this guy, let's call him Cien, why not? Just for funsies. Looking on the corner of my bed, but closer that was cracked. Oh, I need to add some other stuff, right? Student requires, it's like put it on my tab. Money and my time, you can keep all that, all that. Baby, I just want your love back. Gonna be on you, give it all to you. My love, my honey, I just my love back. I'm gonna be the one. Me back, my love. Actually, we'll leave that one null for now. I'm pretty sure that when they're checking theirs, right, for their add all, they um yeah, they don't check for null stuff. So we're gonna check for that. Just too much. So we'll call this add all null checker. Leave it empty. Want my love back. Gonna come on you. On you. I just want your love back. Gonna be the one. So love, my love, my love back. Da 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 da. Is it not at all? Is it? I. It is at all. Oh wait, it's adding list. What am I doing? There we go. Baby, I just want my love back. Not someone new. I love my. Want my love back. Gonna be the one. Please give me back my love. My love, my love back. Love back. Please give me back my love. Just because it'd be funny that way, we'll do that. Something like sugar, like candy. Be the best man that I can be. Things are so simple. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, we did it for the hell of it. We did it for the good times and the bad. Nothing what happened. Once you light the fire, it's gonna burn. Okay, I'll keep it simple. Out of your way, I won't let you know. I need your love tonight. I need your love. As long as you are the longest day and night. I need your love tonight. I need your love. Mm. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Mm. I did it for the hell of it. I did it for the good times and the bad ones. I just realized, with the way that I wrote my add all, it's gonna add everything except for the last element, right? So I need to test something really quickly then. Really quickly, let me do this. Does this still add all of those, or does it not? That's my question then. If I run this, does it run, or do I need to add the assertions? Okay, it still runs. Okay. Yeah, so it still adds Jefferson and Cien. Hmm. Anyway, but you know, need your love tonight. Oh, tonight. Da 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 da. Your love tonight. Oh, actually, then we can actually just use remove, right? We can see if remove works. Oh. Da 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 da. So that's fine. Need your love tonight. Need your love. Need your love tonight. I want to turn the music up a bit. How's that? How's that? I like that. That's better. You're complete, dear. Me. Tell me what the lies I should have seen. Over. Enough of make believe. Wait, in that case, did it even? No need to open out my mind. Just got us blind. Tell me that you want. Yes, okay, I did get it. Please tell me that you want me. Please tell me that you won't. Tell me that you won't be. I really need to know. Tell me that you won't be here too. And here we can test with remove requires a try catch, right? Because it'll throw an invalid. Da, 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 da. So let's think about it this way. We have a student named Cien. So we should be able to do new person. If I do this, and then I do, and I just run that. Does that run to begin with? Maybe it's too late. I need to open. Ooh, a legal. It says element not found. Okay, because we have a student named Cien, and we're looking for a person named Cien. But the person named Cien is not necessarily the student named Cien, right? But so obviously this isn't gonna work. So let's do try. That you want me? Please tell me that you want. New person. I didn't test that up here. So we're gonna test adding and polymorphic removal. So removal test 1. 好きなんじゃない好きだからかっこいいんだよ誰かにバカでもなんともないだって私のヒーローいつも眠いっていうキスに起きて寝るとこと髪などなのにてれてれてれなとことかあ本当に愛したやまない他のこと But I should be able to because we also then have another person named Jefferson. I should be able to do the new student Jefferson 2112, right? I should be able to do that. Because a student is a person. I forgot. Let's give him some shit. Let's give him the year 2025 and a 2.5 GPA. This should work because a student is a person, right? Yes. So let me point that out in a comment. Let's just to see if the person Xian is in the list. However, it is the student. It is a student Xian. The student, a person is not necessarily a student, so it errors. This checks for the student Jefferson, which in this case is the same as the person Jefferson. Bye bye. で一人かとその通りに乗りたいし夜の彼女自慢もしてみたいけどそん呆れるな振り向いて欲しくて意識してほぬて布つけてぬたぬたてが欲しくて君のものになりたくて明日こそでのシミュレーションの考えながらまた明日 Which means now James should be in front of everyone else. So we'll call the string adding all list, which is going to equal adding list dot to string. あなたの相談をしてんだ味方この相談をしてきたんだやめてくれよって笑いだよっていくのよずっとずっと見ててよ見てほしくて意識してほしくてだだだだだたが好きなの Actually, we can do it all at the end, right? なこそはてシミュレーション中をリスカンだんだだだだだだだだだだだだ I'm just gonna run this. It makes it easier for me. Oh, sorry. I missed your chat. Hello, welcome to the stream, Scarlett Davis 4. I'm going to refer to you as Scarlett. I hope that's okay. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yep. That's good. I will continue referring you to as Scarlett then. You're doing great. How about you? I'm doing decent. Earlier I tried to stream and I was just not feeling it, so I decided to take a break for like 3 hours, and then now I'm back. Um, and we're just doing some work. You know how it is. It's work for a coding project that I have to do for my class. It's it's very fun, I suppose. What am I doing? All right. It's basically it is a So the project, am I a web developer? I am not a web developer. Not yet. I'm still in school, so I'm not a web developer. This is a Java project. So my task was to create an array list, my own custom array list class, and then write custom tests for that class to make sure that it works. So what I'm currently doing is I'm writing tests to make sure that everything is working as intended, that my professor wants me to do, rather. And then once I'm done with writing these tests, I will be going ahead and doing some art. So if you want to stay and look at that, that's also cool. Oh, I'm an artist. I am. Let me actually. I think I have a socials command. Uh, Yep, there you go. I have a Twitter. If you go to my Twitter, I post art on there occasionally. I also do. I also shit post a lot though, so it's probably not the best place to go. But that's besides the point. I don't really have a place where I just only post art. I should probably set something up for that, shouldn't I? So I can show my art to people. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I should do that from now on. Huh? I never thought about doing that. See, now I want to do that. Let me actually let's do this. If I do that and then I go here, we're going to ignore this. Twitter. Let me show you some of my art. Since don't mind all my tabs, let me show you some of my art. So if we head over down to my media, my most recent art piece is this one. Now, obviously, this was not like a fully rendered art piece, but this is something that I did put a lot of work into. It took me about 2 days, maybe. When I say I do art, I mainly do art for I do art like fan art for free of other streamers and content creators and friends of mine. So this is actually a friend of one of a more recent friend that I'm actually going to shout out now since I might as well. Believe it's this. Yep, there you go. So this is my friend Ahi. Ahi's a wonderful creator. I think she's streaming right now actually. If you want to go look at that, but maybe do that after we're done with this, and not don't leave. And then let's see. I drew this. This is of another. You also do arts. I follow you. I'll take a look. Yeah, I'll take a look after. This is another one of my art pieces. This is of another one of my friends. I believe it's no underscore. That might be wrong. That is wrong. It is That is wrong. It is underscore VT. My bad. That. And then this is another one of my friends. I don't know their Twitch username off the top of my head, so we're just gonna skip shouting out him. And then this is actually of one of my friends. They're not a streamer. They're a yotaite. And they do a lot of singing, so they're cool. Alexi Nonfiction. You can feel free to follow him if you want to. Another season. Just that time, just like. Hmm. Oh, I see. That's cool. So you make mostly emotes, I suppose. That's fun. Emotes always fun. I've been trying to get into drawing emotes, but I keep procrastinating on them. Da, 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 only season, yeah, yeah. Only season, yeah, yeah. You forget to check my stuff on stream. Oh, I did look through them though. Do you want me to look through them again? I can do that. This is very nice. I like how you rendered the hair there. That's cool. Hair rendering is not my strong suit. Pepe. That's kind of creepy, actually. Your art's just very interesting. It's like a cartoon style art style, you know? Very cartoony. Cool. That's fun. That's really fun. I hope I don't get copyrighted. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do I do animations? I do. Kind of. I I do. I've been trying to get into animations recently. Actually, if let me this I drew this myself. It is I also animated it myself as well. Although there's not much animation in it, there's a very small ear flick on the fox, and then the screen is animated. Of course, I'm not the best at animation. I'm still working on that since it's always good to learn new things. Ready for a fight, love the place to hide. Night I come alive. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The night. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I just asserted. So now if I run this, so open. There we go. Shadows. I hear a scream. Night. Music about to play at night. We're inside my mind. Find as a place to hide, dead in the eye. I come alive. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 alive. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. I come alive as in the night. Shaking down. How do I want to write this? Because this is supposed to test the trimming to the sides and then printing the full array, right? So I should make this a very simple test. I don't think he tested this, so we're gonna test this. Did he test this? He might have. Let me see. Time I laid my eyes on a turnip dime. I knew that I was OMFG, kinda thirsty. Giving it its prey. So compelled to call you my babe. Dreaming us, you are not. This is it. Girl, you know my likes are real. Good profile pics. We'll turn up with no chill. And the ship has sailed into the sea. Let's YOLO swag and take my chance to be. Turn up to the top, way up above. It's lit up in this thing called millennial love. You'll be dabbing with my eyebrows on fleek. No wells, colon, and parentheses. Claiming people waiting, but it don't bother us. Lit up in this thing called millennial love. The one at our first date. You got Hulu, we could watch anything together. We could do it all. Polymorphically. Oh, thank God. Give out the stars are bright. Only internet inside. We talk all through the night. Send the batteries but die. Found the ship has sailed into the sea. Let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. Turn up to the top, way up above. Let's get up in this thing called millennial love. You'll be dabbing to savage with their eyebrows on the street. And LOLs, colon, and parentheses. Laying people waiting, but it don't bother us. Lit up in this thing called millennial love. Say my song, when we fell in love too. I might need to do test pop and peak polymorphically. I don't think I need to say that. I think I'll just test the pop and the peak. We're gonna test the trim to size and print full array. And the ship has sailed into the sea. Let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. Turn up to the top. You do fan art, that's great, but you do art stuff for commission. The worst thing is you don't get any commissions because of AI and bots. Well, that's see, I don't have that problem because I don't do art for commission currently. I don't. Maybe if I feel like I'm good enough, eventually I'll try to do commissions. But right now, it doesn't affect me that much. I do feel bad for people that do art for commissions for a living, but at the same time, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Um, I feel bad that artists aren't getting commissions that much, but also at the same time, I get it. I get wanting to do art. It's probably a really big dream to get commissions. Thank you for the follow. I'm sure that it's a dream. It's like a dream to do art for your work, right? But at the same time, in this kind of economy, it's not. It's really not. Um, I'd say it's not something that you can really trust in terms of, you know, steadiness, stableness with income purposes. That's why yeah, I stream, but I don't have streaming as a hobby, right? It's not something that I plan to do where, it is my only source of income. So yeah, I get it, I get commissions and I get wanting to be able to do that as your job. But at the same time, sometimes you have to look at it a little bit more realistically to the point where you're going to have to work an actual job if you want to focus on growing your commission work on the side. You can't just focus on that because inflation is a bitch to if you excuse my French or if you excuse my français. uh, mhm. Da, 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 da. Used to be really good before. Used to get proper commissions, but now everyone thinks you're a scammer or a bot. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens. I think part of that, I feel like has to do with and obviously, this isn't a diss or anything to your art style, but your art style is the kind of art style that you would see often be used with those really annoying people that that just message you randomly on Twitter and be like, "Hey, you should commission me." You know, it's just very similar to those kind of art styles. And I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just it's not ideal. The hell of it. If it just keep falling. Mm. I think I trusted too much. You could turn art commissions to your full time job, but now you have to look for another job. Yeah, it's you know that's sometimes you shouldn't put they say this a lot. You shouldn't put all your eggs into a single basket, right? You should always. I think did they say this in like gambling or something, where you shouldn't always go all in on something. You have to be able to tell when is it a good idea to pull back a little bit and spread out your options. I almost said spread your legs for no reason. I'm sorry. Um, what was I saying? Frick. Oh, right. That's why I'm an artist, but I'm an artist but not for commission, right? And then I do streaming, and obviously I do make money off of streaming. I don't make a lot, but I do make money off of streaming. But it's definitely not enough to be able to be an income, like a stable income, which is why um which is why I'm in school. I'm learning to do programming. I am getting a degree in computer science, so that way I can. And in that kind of case, I'm trying to ensure that I have a future where I can be stable enough to the point where I can probably try to do what I want to do at a pretty stable with a pretty stable amount of money. You know, I haven't posted much art stuff, but if you see my recent artwork and would actually like it, I've kind of stopped posting now. Hey, well, I believe something that I feel like really helps with boosting engagement and not having people thinking you're a bot is interacting as a person. Maybe it doesn't have to necessarily be content creation, but interacting with posts about where you compliment. Well, it doesn't have to be compliments, but you're just interacting with people, right? Like if you just and obviously if you're shy, it doesn't really help that much. But I'm talking about like scrolling down that timeline, looking at the people that you followed, and actually interacting with them, right? if you're interacting with them, they're less likely to think you're a bot. You can't because and here's the thing, right? You can't always you can't just expect people to come to you for commissions. You have to advertise, but you can't just go up to someone and say, "Hey, you should commission me," because obviously that doesn't work. That clearly does not work. What it comes down to is one, you want to be on commission sites that people can trust. Something like VGen or I think Ko-Fi is a pretty good choice as well. A place where they don't have to worry about, or not worry as much about getting scammed, because then what you're dealing with here is trust in what they're getting what they're paying for, right? Especially in the community of artists, commissioners, content creation. A lot of people who commission art, they're spending quite a lot of money out of their own pocket for this art, right? And if they don't get it, then that could have been a huge chunk out of what they could have been saving up for something else that is really big, like maybe their rent, their food, something like that, their bills in general. Rest in peace. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, it's there. I remember it all too well. Actually, I kind of want to. But I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work, and he wouldn't accept that. Remember it all too well. Da, dum, mm, 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 da, dum. Paralyzed by it, self again when I find it. 10 days in my arms. Walked home alone. Lost scarf. First day. Okay. Trimming test dot add new person. John 2111. Was there? I remember it all too well. You remember it all. I tried DeviantArt and got one or two clients there, even a comic project. Ooh, but after upgrading my PC, I lost access to that account made by your. Oh. Couldn't recover it. My friend also suggested using VGen instead of Smash, so I'll think about it. Thanks so much. Yeah. And actually, um, something that often helps with advertising is being able to post your art as work in progresses. So, um, something that I do a lot, which really helps with making sure that people actually trust my art, right? Is I post the time lapses of when I'm drawing, right? So that way they know this guy actually spent the time putting down the lines to make the art. So especially since I'm sure that you have the ability to do it, right? It's not that hard to learn how to use OBS, or maybe even the art program that you use has a built-in time lapse feature where they'll time lapse it for you, you know? And then I feel like that often helps quite a lot in terms of trusting the artists themselves. And I mean, obviously, I know that so it's a lot of times it's quite hard to, put yourself out there, but streaming is a great way to get people to trust your art, especially if, you take commissions and you stream yourself making those commissions, then your clients, they would know, hey, they're working on my commission or they're working on someone else's commission, but they're actually working on that commission. They're not a scammer. Let's see. Everything's great. And like, you know, you're giving really good suggestions. It's totally worth these. Will help me a lot. Yeah, and something that I think is really cool with, especially with streaming, is you don't have to show your face because look at this. All I have is this little PNG in the corner here that I drew myself. Right, this little PNG here. That's all I have. It represents me, and you don't have to talk during streams either. You can just play music in the background and you can just draw. I find it really relaxing to just draw on stream. It's a to me it's a very relaxing thing. It might not be for you, and maybe there are people, and also streaming is a great way to advertise your art as well. And hey, if you ever want to try out streaming, if you want to try it out, if you don't know how to use OBS or anything like that, you can reach out to me. Just, my DMs are open on Twitter. You can always send me a DM, and I will do my best to advise you on anything. I'll walk away. You definitely think about it. All right. I hope my suggestions will help you get more customers, more commissions. That'd be cool to see. There's a turning down on the floor again. I walked away and the same. Everything's great. I'm so sorry. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Da da. 'Cause it's true. I know everything because your friend is a streamer, visit your place, and I see how everything works. So yeah. Alright. Well, that's good. I wish you luck. Thank you. Stuck in the in-between. Feels like we're haunted. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was kinda Johnny. I was kinda tripping. You don't even see. No, no, no. With the poison, don't you know? The poison has a dawn. So long ago, the poison heart so cold had around you won't let go. So there should be three nulls, right? Because there are. Okay, wait. Then it becomes eight, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, eight. Nice. And I was crying out in pain. You don't even feel the same. No, no, no. The poison, don't you know? This is so far from home. The poison, close the door. I've had enough, I want no more. Drink the Oh, don't you know? Things we said so long ago. The poison, your heart's so cold. I'd run, you won't let go. I didn't have funding issues. I would have made anime emos for you for free. I've got so many ideas popping into my head just by looking at your channel's theme, but I also want you also think that if I create some art, it should benefit me in some way too. And my playlist is really cool. Thank you. Yeah, I understand that. And if I wasn't a college student and that was trying, to pay tuition, I would, I would try to support you by commissioning you, but unfortunately, I don't make enough money for that. Which is, why I draw all of my assets myself. Let go. Mm-hmm. I'll let go. Yeah, no problem, man. It's understandable. Let go. So it passes all those. Checker is equal to true, and then otherwise, that should be that if. Bam, and then we just say assert love. I'm so in love, I don't ever wanna stop this ride that we're on. I don't ever wanna say goodbyes, and all those nights they would just be all for nothing. October, never sober, under run off. Thank you for the lurk, Scarlet. I hope you have a good lurk. If I get too loud, if I become quite annoying, feel free to mute tab. I hope you enjoy your time. Did you know that you're hot? Did you know that I'll never stop? No, anything I got, 'cause I'm so in love. I'm so in love. I don't ever wanna stop. I don't ever wanna say goodbyes, and if those nights they would just be all for nothing. Love, I'm so in love, I don't ever wanna stop. The person's Cian, but there's a student Cian, so we're gonna do that again, but this time with contains to make sure that works. It would just be all for nothing. Never go, never know that, now that I know. You by my own. Yeah, oh. Did you know that you're my whole heart? Hey, did you know that I'll never stop? No, giving you everything I've got. 'Cause I'm so, I'm so in love, I'm so in love. I don't ever wanna stop this ride that we're on. I don't ever wanna say goodbye then. Of those nights, they would just be all for nothing. So in love, I'm so in love. I don't ever wanna stop this ride that we're on. Ever wanna say goodbyes, and all of those nights just be all for nothing. Did you know that you're my whole heart? Hey, did you know that I'll never stop? No, everything I've got, 'cause I'm so, I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I don't ever wanna stop. Whether we're on, I don't ever wanna say goodbyes, and all of those nights just be all for nothing. I'm so in love, I don't ever wanna stop this ride that we're on. I don't ever wanna say goodbyes, and all of those nights just be all for nothing. And then now this is going to be a very simple test that all it does is, oh, it's a song. But it was something in the air, something in the air took my heart. I wasn't prepared. Can't help but think about you. Can't help but lay next to you. Student to call a student to person. This should work. Assuming I spell Jefferson right, it should work. Initially set it equal to false. This should be person to student. I can't love from at the access of your love. On the access of your love. A word from the access of your love. Oh, no wait, this doesn't throw an exception, right? Contains should just just returns false. It's away from home. I have done just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Just breathe. Now, non-existent should evaluate to false. So if not non-existent, that should be an E, not an A, sorry. If not non-existent, and this, and now we're checking person, student to person should work. But person to student should be false, not person to student. And student to student. So basically, if these are all true, well, not all true. If I meets these requirements, checker is equal to true, and then at the end, assert true checker. Just breathe. So theoretically, if I run this, it should give me perfect. Nice. Another love song, baby, about you. One for every second without you. This so lately I've been working on myself. Been the type to ask for help from somebody else. You came out of nowhere like a hurricane. In the rain, and I fell for you, and my whole life changed. Let's find all my inspiration thinking about you. Another love song, baby, about you. Test pop and peak. So goes like this. Oh my god. Bot alert, get out of here, buddy. Out of here. It's like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another love song, baby, about you. For every second without you, this. Oh, goes like, yeah, it goes like, oh. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to test with this, but I have to test something, right? So I'm gonna test what I think makes sense to test, and hopefully it's different from what they have. Pushing 3 persons, 2 students, and what are we gonna check in the stack? For you and me, for who I am and for who I'm gonna be. Ain't got everything you want, but got everything you need. So take a chance on me. Big plans, baby, for you and me. So love me for who I am and for who I'm gonna be. Thing you want, but got everything you need. So take a chance on me. So here's the thing, right? I'm not exactly sure. Baby. Mm-hmm. Take a chance on me. I got real big plans, baby, for you and me. For who I am and for who I'm gonna be. Ain't got everything you want, but got everything you need. Take a chance on me. So maybe instead of doing test, pop, and peek, we're just gonna say test stack. Polymorphic stack. Why not? So the first thing you have to check is putting in null, right? So the stack should have an illegal argument exception if you try to push in something that is null. So we'll start with that. And my heart with you and the truth. Why? Is that not a lie? My life is only taking the waves. But be safe. The world down. Walls come down. Will you save me or burn me down? Bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum, bum. Da, 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 dum. Da, da, dum, da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, da. On your keep on your creek in the waves. Ground. Thinking about my father lately, person that he made me, the person I've become. That's empty. Perfect. Empty. Cool. All right, that's done. Trying to find a reason to get up. I'm trying to find a reason for this love. Ah, window, perspective, reset perspective. Bam. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the debug quiz stuff. I'm gonna quickly look up the stuff for my debug quiz, and then we'll move on from there. All right. So what do I need to know for my debug quiz? Debug quiz. I come down. Into pieces. All my pieces. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Mm, 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 mhm, 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 mhm. Okay, where is the debug stuff in here? Here's the debugging quiz links. That's fine. Where's the debug stuff though? And loneliness, we're never alone, but always depressed. Of my friend's death, but and I never text. Mm-hmm. Da 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 you get so. Loneliness and love to get high, but we don't know how to calm down, 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 down. We don't know how to come down, 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 down. We don't know how to come down, 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 down. They don't know how to come down, 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 down. We don't know how to come down. Loneliness, we're always depressed. Love my friends to death. Okay, I should go to switch from the Java to the debug. So that's bam, debug to the Java perspective. Set line numbers by right clicking the left column of the page. Ah, okay. Set and remove breakpoints. I know how to do that. Step into, step over, and step return from method. Yep. Display variables, parameters, and member field values. Um, I totally know what that means. Is that like up here, the outline? Um, hmm. Display continue program execution after a breakpoint and terminate a debug session. So let's say in my driver, I want to put a breakpoint there. So we're going to debug as a Java application. We're going to switch over to that perspective. It's going to run until here. Okay. We want to continue program execution. Resume. Boom. We'll debug it again. Terminate. Switch between the stack frame of one method to another. I don't know what that means, but okay. My life. So there's two things I don't know, which is this and this. I will figure that out later then. Alright. Been running around. Cool. Alright. That's it for that. It's art time, y'all. Let me just art. Bam. Yoink that away. Yoink this. Boom. Alright, cool. Art time. Hand in hand. Paradise, I hope it never ends. Your journey, so unreal. Can't the way I feel into a love song. Help but think of you. In of the day, what did I do? Meant to be your lawful wedded wife. You embraced it when I offered you my life. Been running around the world for you, leaving behind the entire life. Just open my very useful references. Lag? Much? The word for me. I need the other one. This one. There we go. And I told you to. Said we would survive. I think I'm on the right layer, but we'll have to check. I need to be. Yep, that's the right layer. Perfect. Perfect. Not the mom. Euphoria. Shoulder strap. Red flags wave high. Guess I must be colorblind. But you bet I couldn't leave you. We're only friends and I believed you. Opened up my pictures and the text I couldn't breathe. That you could see this here forever. I guess that's a lie. It's the same lips telling me that I saw kissing him back. If you're feeling lost, I'm not around. Too bad if you wanna talk, I'm not in town. I know I'm not your second man. You wanna talk, I'm not in town. And then you threw it away. Forever I'll accept that. I said that you're looking at a point blank side and took it. And pull it. That's a lie. Same lips telling me that I saw kissing him back. If you want lost, I'm not around. Too bad if you wanna talk, I'm not in town. Too bad if you think you want a second chance. Backup plan, no, I'm not your second man. Too bad if you wanna talk, I'm not in town. Backup plan, no, I'm not your second man, no. For a miracle. I know it's been a while, but I still think of you. The things we said, all the promises, could start again. Oh, oh. Call it quits and that's that. I got to admit I'm having flashbacks. That with you finally feel up to going out and running into you. Just different. It's you. For what lies ahead. A miracle to get over you. Know it's been a while, but I still think of you. All the things we said, all the promises, we could start again. What you say about that? We're not being just friends. That talking, we can hold hands and with the late night chats. What you doing? High heads in the clouds that I can't deny. I like how it sounds, but I don't know how. So I'm still just on the days it was all about us. The same, and I don't know what to trust. In the back with the steel knife. Yeah, I know what it feels like. Turn these thoughts into real life. Timing was wrong. Wires fell off. My coffin, but often just waiting for a miracle to get over you. No, it's been a while, but I still think of you. For all the things we said, all the promises, we could start again. Miracle, get over you. No, it's been a while, but I still think of you. For all the things we said, all the promises, we could start again. Remember when it was us two? Couldn't get through the way I held you. When it was over, it's nights you were never sober. Place you fell to. I fucked up and left you. Something I read through. Know that regret's true. And the small things. Up and left town. To bed, let my guard down. Oh, and I forget now. A year ago. So stay low. Turn back around and I'll be walking down broken roads. Oh, you're gone. The halo. Turn back around and I'll be walking down broken. I'll be walking down broken roads. Da 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 da. I'll be walking down broken roads. There's something I miss about you. What if they told you I've been feeling lonely? The things ain't counting on this mountain where I'm standing, still trying to figure it out. Fucked up and left you. It's something I ran through. You know that regret's true. The small things. Well, I stopped and left town. Put it to bed, let my guard down. You're right, I forget now. Oh, you're gone. So stay low. Oh, you're gold. That halo. Turn back around and I'll be walking down broken. I'll be walking down broken roads. Oh, walking down broken roads. I'll be walking down. Ah! What? When love was all that mattered, I do. Remember how I used to make you laugh until it hurt. Memories feel like thorns on the path. I can no longer touch. Just another scar placed on my heart. Sign that we are made to be apart. And though you might not be the one, I'm gonna miss you daily. So hard, we drag us down. And basically, you watched how we had drowned. I'm gonna miss you daily. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I know I'll get over you. Mm-hmm. Because I breathe, begin to fly, fly, the lights, burning up the lights. Rager, my Jekyll and Hyde, me savior, look into my eyes. Conversation into a rise. I'm a living legend. I'm a broken man. Are you to stay? I've got demons. Sometimes they take control. Everybody's got demons. Times they got to go. They got to go. Magic chemicals I breathe. Did I mention I bleed kerosene? Sparks begin to fly, multiply, out the lives. To be survive. Survive. Never lose control. Everybody's got demons. Sometimes they take control. Everybody's got demons. Sometimes they've got to go. Da 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 go. Da 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 da. Ah, that is not the right thing. What the heck? There we go. No left ahead and nothing behind. And swim in my eyes, and the king of nothing at all. I'm the queen of nothing at all. And I forget the pain. Nothing at all. Queen of nothing at all. Oh, through the wilderness, I walk into the emptiness. Oh, my heart is a mess. Only defense against the wilderness. I hope to die, taking this one step at a time. Got your back if you got mine. Oh, one foot in front of the other. Oh, one foot in front of the other. Oh, foot in front of the other. Oh, 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 oh. Mm, 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 mm. Queen of nothing at all. Queen of nothing at all. In the dust if we don't have trust. They can't mess with us, they can't mess with us. Oh, the wilderness. Even together, the loneliness. Oh, my heart is a mess. I get the wilderness. Heart and hope to die, taking this one step at a time. I've got your back if you've got mine. Oh, one foot in front of the other. Oh, oh. One foot in front of the other. Oh, oh. One foot in front of the other. Oh, 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 wilderness. One foot in front of the other. Oh, oh. We have is each other in front of the other. Ah, Shix, hello. Thank you for contributing. Another, what is that? 4,000 total now? That's crazy. Why are you shouting me out? Shirks. Yay, 36% of the way. Let's go. One foot in front of the other. Oh, oh, oh. How are you doing, Sharks? How are you doing? You gotta flex your mod abilities. You want honestly fair? Go ahead. Just know that if you're gonna shout me out, I am going to have to shout you out. Speaking of which, you guys, Sharks is a artist. She's a very cool artist, whom you guys should go and follow on Twitter. I don't. Sharks, you don't stream anymore, right? Are you ever? We have is each other. You're doing good. Should I do my assignment currently? You watched past lectures all day. Ooh, that seems kind of. I don't know. That sounds kind of boring. You haven't streamed in a year or so though. Well, are you ever planning to return to streaming? Tonight, lift it away. Now it has been a while since I should watch you on stream dub. Too lazy to redo my streaming layout and setup, so that's why I haven't streamed. Honestly, fair. That's honestly fair though. Like, it must have taken me. You should try to stream again. Well, if you do stream, I will definitely be there. Just so you know, I try to make it to all of my friends' streams. I may be there a little bit too much. That might be the problem. But anyway, guys, Sherrick said she might try to stream again. So you guys should go follow her. I'm just saying, you guys should go follow her. Go give her the follows. That way, when she starts streaming again, she gets a bunch of people back. She gets a bunch of people. You keep changing my devices, so you gotta set up again. Honestly, that's fair. Like, every single time whenever I have to set up my device, it always takes me forever. So that's honestly a fair point. See the lights, the future starts today. Out in the open, when you take my hand and run. Won't you take my hand and we can get away? And just so you guys know, Sherix is the one whom I have the honor of drawing today, of working on today. So I wanted to put a peace sign up, but I can't because I don't have a sprite for that, unfortunately. And as we move, we'll see all of this. Thank you. Let's get away tonight. Want to see a sketch I did, which was gonna be a bribe plan? Yes, I do want to see a sketch you did. I 100% want to see a sketch you did. I see shrooms on the side. All the seasons change over time. You will be included. That's wonderful. Yeah. Feel like they used to. Oop, that's the wrong thing. I wish you'd stay, baby. One more. Da, 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 to forgive you. Still miss you, baby. One more. Da, 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 still miss you. Well, um, did I talk about what I did today? I don't think I did. I didn't do much today. I'm gonna be honest. You can't understand how to do UVs, UVS, UV. What? I'm confused. Are we talking about the ultraviolet spectrograph? If it's that, then I know, then I understand. If it's not, then I have no idea what you're talking about. hmm I haven't talked about. Okay, let me talk about what I did today, which really honestly wasn't much. Um, I tried to stream earlier today, but I was just not feeling it. It was not going very well. Wuthering Waves did not want to cooperate with my stream. Things would be like they used to. Now they see right through you. Baby, baby, I'd be lying if I didn't say I wish she'd stay. Baby, one more night. Da-da. And I'm realizing that there might be a small flaw with this, which is I need some kind of hair to cover this section, right? And normally that would be the back hair. But then the problem is I need the back hair to be behind. Hmm. Which means I'm going to have to change the back hair just a little bit. So this back hair is fine where it is, but I need to have this be separate. So if I duplicate this back hair folder, pop this one over here. What at the plan? Wow, cookies. Yes, cookies. That um so the sketch the plan for the sketch was to have you holding up a box of the cookies. So that's back time. Do it all over again. Oh my gosh. that that didn't really do much. But thanks for contributing another almost 2,000 total to the cookie fund. Why? I never want this night to end. And there we go. And over again. So now that I've done that, where's the back here? There's this back here here. And there's this back here here. So let me, for now, turn off this one. Go to this one. Do this. Bad fights and anything helps. That's true. Over and over. And we're just going to get rid of that. You look so perfect. And then this back hair we can turn on. This back hair will turn off. And this one we erase down here. There we go. Perfect. And we can turn back time. Do it all over again. Tomorrow we can press rewind. And then at the lotus and we're just gonna put that in there. We could turn back time. Do it all over again. Tomorrow. Wind. And in that case, I'm actually going to not color in this section here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe we can turn back time, do it all over again. Tomorrow we can press rewind. Saying at the lotus end. Maybe we can turn back time, do it all over again. Tomorrow we can press rewind. I never want this night to end. Oh, I don't remember what this is off the top of my head. Is this for you? I think. Yeah. Misty. Oh, it is. Oh my god, I'm so good. Misty. Oh, me was better. Oh, oh. 'Cause I realize I'm doing fine. And I see you're on my mind. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you will be moving on, I know to know that I'll stay there. I'll be there. I'll be there for you. There for you. You. There for you. Be there for you. You don't want me to. There for you. That's myself. Head. Just as we go. Realize doing fine and crazy when you're on my mind. Be alright, be alright. I say dead and torn and all done up and say that I'll be there. 'Cause I still care. And you're moving on, I hope to know that I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there for you. Oh, whoa, there for you. Oh, oh, you. There for you. You don't want me to. For you. Is this all for nothing? I think. To be young and in love in New York City. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like it is. As long as you're here with me. In love in New York City. Into morning coffee. The hours time. It's not chasing fire, right? Yeah, I like me. Oh, this is I like me better. Never mind. How did I not? I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time for a long time, 'cause me better when I like me better when I'm with you. Oh, 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 you. Oh, 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 you. Oh, oh. Da 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 da. But I got that feeling. I got no feeling. Says bye. Too much talking. Yeah, there's still one more. Tell you something. Damn. Me better when I'm with you. Me better when I'm with you. The first time. A long time, 'cause me better when I like me better when I'm with you. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I might need to change the chin later. Here with me. I'll definitely need to mesh that later, but it's fine. Stay a while, stay here with me. Here with me. Like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. Ah, thank you for the lurk, Shirks. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Feel free to mute me if I get too loud or if I become annoying. Like me better. And I hope you have a good rest of the stream and day. I'm with you. Actually, let me turn off that for now so I can actually see what I'm doing. Be lying. Take home the midst of the deep of your. I see nobody but you. Did dreams on my sheets. I don't body but you. Girl, you got me hooked onto something. Who could say that they saw us come and tell me? Do you feel the love or a lifetime with me? Do this in your dreams? Tell me. Do you feel the love? The truth. One for me, today I said forever. I shouldn't say the box. Nobody but you. My view. Nobody but you. Girl, you got me hooked onto something. Who could say that they saw us come and tell me? Do you feel the love or a lifetime with me? The voice of your dreams tell me. Do you feel the love? We hooked onto something. Who could say that they saw us come and tell me? Actually, the hair tail should go with the back hair, right? Over here. And based on the ref, the hair tails should be behind the back hair, so it should go behind it. What did I just do? What? So the back hair should be on top. So this should be on top of that. So actually, let me put this back on. So you should really only be able to see it at the top section. Okay, that's good to know. In that case, my shoes for just one night. I guess it's not really. Me too. In my shoes. And just for one day. Me for love like you do. Like I'm supposed to. Help me from feel like I do when I'm without you. And down, I'm crawling to get off. Okay, so it looks like the back hair goes to there, and then the tails go a little bit lower. So let's do this. I need to make the back hair go out a little bit more, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Down, down. Mm. Stuff in my shoes for just one night stay. I do the pain that comes with my pain. About there, maybe? Like that. When it's good. Life in my head that's full of mistakes. Me to love like you do. In that case, let me actually take this back here and slightly modify it. Like I do when I'm without you. Crawling to get off the ground. Stumble, don't stumble and down. And down, down. So in that case, let me actually get rid of this. Mm-hmm. Down. Actually, no, I prefer it better with this, actually. So we can actually see what we're dealing with. And stumble and down, down, down. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I'm only human, I cry the same way as you did. Every lessons with stuff in the prison. That I'm only human, I cry the same way as you did. Be my baggage, me fight off my demons. Oh, 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 if I am my lesson. So hold on tight, hurricane breaks the fence. Hidden from the causes that might let of your hand. Take me away, I'm running for my life, for my life. Your delay, we're only killing time, in time. For my life, what's with your delay, we're only killing time, killing time. Take me away. Oh, me away. Minute to glance down the street where no hope surrounds you. With so much space, the gap before you. Do you see what we become? Beauties and losing the only one. The only one. Take me away, I'm running for my life, for my life. It's with your delay, we're only killing time, in time. If I just did that, that'd be really terrible. Life. Hmm. I'm not sure what I should draw here. The causes that might let go of your head. Oh. About it. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And white. Mentally. Yeah, I lost myself. Morning eyes. Elephant stone. Walking by. If I thought you'd be mine, mine. Look your hand tonight. This song makes me sad because of the free run edits. Oh, you know what? That's fair. I I don't really The thing is, I haven't watched Freerun. Oh, did I? Oops. Let me fly with you forever. You haven't watched it, but I've read it. I have read some of it, but not all of it. Um, I have I own the first. I want to say 3 or 4 volumes of the manga, but I haven't read all of it yet. Da, 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 da. I prefer reading more than watching. Not gonna lie. Honestly, fair though. I also prefer reading more than watching as well. In most cases, I prefer reading things over watching. There's only a couple cases where I'm like, if this was animated, that would be awesome. One of those examples is Lord of the Mysteries coming out in about 9 days. Which by the way, if you guys don't know what Lord of the Mysteries is, Lord of the Mysteries is a Chinese light novel. Um, God, I love that series so much. Hmm. You've heard of it, but you've never read it. It's hard to find a good translation. I'm gonna be very real with you. It's hard to get a good translation of Lord of the Mysteries. Um, I think that now that it's getting its donghua and its manhua, they're making an official light novel translation of it. So that's gonna be cool once that comes out. I'm definitely gonna see if there's any differences between what I read and the official translation. But it's pretty good. I would say it's a pretty good series. It's not like just action focused or anything like that. Yes, exactly. I'm so excited for it to come out. I've been a big fan of Lord of the Mysteries for a really long time, at least 5 years now. Um, about the same amount of time that I've been a fan of Omniscient Reader. Anyway, that's besides the point. What was I saying? It's a very good series because it's not just action oriented. It has actually proper plot. Solo leveling. You know that's not, I totally not dissing solo leveling. Definitely not. Driving you home in the middle of the night. You haven't even read or watched the leveling, which you know what? Stay away from it. Okay, the I would say in terms of enjoyability, for me, the light novel was the best experience for solo leveling. And then after that, it was the anime, and then after that, it was the manhwa. I don't know what it is about the manhwa. Like the art is really good. I just don't really like how they did some of the stuff in the manhwa of solo leveling, but the light novel's decent enough. The anime was um oh, you're more of a you know what? Honestly, fair. I read a lot of romance too. So I really can't I can't, I read too much. I read a lot of romance manga, although a lot of them, sometimes I read them and I'm like, what the did I just read? Because they're so cringe or they're just their premise is just so unbelievable, you know. Ooh, you've got that something that I never wanna lose. Lose. Yeah. It's like dancing when the sun's already over. Listening any closer. Oh. There's some that I enjoy, but why the sudden harem? Honestly, that is the problem with so many like action-oriented um comics and stuff. It's just why is there a harem? It's just actually it's the same problem with the romance ones too. The romance ones have the same problem. It's like harem, 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 harem. Like I sometimes I just want to read a romance where it's not a potential harem. I mean, of course, there are some shows where I'm like, or there are some stuff where I'm like, okay, you know what, the harem here makes sense. Because it's satirical or something. But in most cases, I don't particularly like having a harem. I'm not one for polyamory or polyamorous relationships, open relationships, or anything like that. I am I'm definitely more the kind of guy that would much prefer to have and read something that's a monogamous relationship and not a polyamorous relationship. I think those are the right words. I don't know. I'm not very well informed on these kind of things. Halo hanging on the corner of my bed, but when I look closer, the shit was cracked. That the fingerprints left all over the heart, the same way you would leave your lipsticks on my glass. What happened? This like put it on my tab. My money, my time, we can keep all that, all that. Baby, I just want my love back. When I feel love someone new, but I gave it all to you. My love, my honey, I just want my love back. I respect anyone who is poly, since I did have a friend who was, but I'm more monogamous personally. Sometimes weird how the guy has nothing really interesting and everyone keeps falling for him. I agree. That's weird. It's weird to me, but because but I get, I understand why he's a polygamous. He not polygamous. I understand why he's uninteresting or blank with like no personality, and it's for self inserts, obviously, right? What heaven would taste like? Put it on my tab. My heart, your time, you can keep all that. Baby, I just want my love back. To love someone new. I gave it all to you. If he's more interesting, then I would understand. Exactly. Exactly. Gonna be the one. Please give it back, my love. My love, my love, my love back. Da 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 da. Or it doesn't have to be like it doesn't. He doesn't have to be interesting. But if he actually shows like character, personality, anything of the sort, then I can understand the girls falling for him. But if he shows nothing, if he's just a blank slate with like the densest ass personality in the world. Thank you for the save, monster. How are you doing? Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? Tell you my love, my honey, I just want your love back. Not gonna be the one. Give me back my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Love my love back. Want to love. I'm doing quite well. I am doing great. Right now, at least. For now. We'll see how I feel in a couple hours. And in a couple hours, I mean in the morning. But right now, I am doing pretty good. Sherix and I were talking about romance manga and how it's weird that there's so many harems despite the fact that the main character has legitimately no personality ever. At least show how the relationship and how their affection forms. Yes. Like that's what you'd expect, like something like Maki Ine does pretty good at showing how the relationship forms. I think Origaru does a pretty good job as well. I mean, love is war. But that's not really harem. But Love is War does a good job of showing how affection forms. Need your love. I can't think of any other romance off the top of my head right now. Um. Oh, did I? Monster, thank you for contributing 1,000 total to the Buy One Chowder Killer Cookies Cookie Fund. I'm sure Sharix appreciates you for doing that. For the good times and the bad ones, what thing could happen? We're getting closer to the goal. Your love. I need your love tonight. Need your love. I have a test tomorrow. Need your love tonight. Da, 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 da. I need your love tonight. There we go. Love. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Then we can fix that up later. And then now we can do the hair tails. Need your love tonight. Need your love. Or, I mean, I assume that's what they are. I don't really know. Do you want me? Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me. All the things we couldn't see. Those moments going on to feel complete. Yeah. Tell me. Come on, tell me. All the lies we could have seen. All of. Oh. And the words of make believe. But I need to open up my mind. Gotta love it all, just got us blind. Memories we know, we gotta save them so. Tell me, do you want me here tonight? Please tell me that you want me, please tell me that you won't. Please tell me that you won't be, I really need to know. Tell me that you won't be here tonight. Pog music taste? Why, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my music taste. Down. Too. All over. Last inside on you, yeah. They put down, stay strong. I give you one last chance. It's trapped now. A week of this, maybe it's too late. Gonna need to open up my mind. I love it all just got us blind. Memories we know, we gotta save them so. Did I know Till's new song? Um, I have not kept up in a while. I need to go back and check in. It's been a bit since I've looked since I've kept up with Alien Stage. I've been so busy, I haven't had the time. I believe I saw it on Twitter, and I put it in my mental notes to go and to go and listen to it, but I haven't listened to it yet. Don't you wanna be here tonight? To open up my mind, I don't love it all, just got us blind. Last time I forgot about the comic since I was so busy. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the comic. Like, I think I've read the recent one. Maybe I don't remember though. あらかっこいいんだよ。何からされてもなんともないだって時のヒーロー。いつも眠いっていうキスに授業でやるってことか。みんなの前ではなのにデレデレなとことか。あ、本当に愛したやまない。あなたのこと、私だけのヒーローになってよ。LINE だってしてたいし、一緒に帰ったりしたよ。放課後部活に行くあなたにまたね。で、一人けど、休みの日だって会いたいし、寝落ち電話もしてみたいけど、そんな勇気はちっともなくて、切れるな。振り向いて欲しくて、意識して欲しくて、香水をつけて、でむせて、あなたが欲しくて、あなたのものになるだけで、明日こそはで、ねえ、シミュレーション、その考えながらまた明日。Ah, ad! Oh my god, I forgot. Frick. I'm sorry, but there's ads. No. 可愛いから好きなんじゃない。好きだから可愛いんだよ。にわかにされてもなんともない。だって時のヒロイン。できるっていうキスになるってことか。みんなの前ではなのにねねてねてねてってことか。あ、本当に愛したやまない。君のこと、だけのヒロインにならないかな。勉強しててあげたいし、一緒に見に行きたいよ。そうできる意味にないバイバイって一人けど、ストーリーに乗りたいし、俺の彼女自慢もしてみたいけど、そうに来るけ呆れるな。振り向いて欲しくて、意識して欲しくて、薄をつけて、になっちゃった君。I really hope that it's actually updated my stuff. Is it? Okay, it is. Good. こちらこそで、ふんふんふん、ふんふん、また明日。ねえ、あなたの姿の下で君がどこの姿もしてきたんだ。あえてなんて言わないだよ。うてになっていくなよ。ずっとずっと見ててよ。振り向いて欲しくて、意識して欲しくて、 Consideration. Naka ori ga shitanda. Canyons for the beach to take the long way into my cheeks. Twins and blankets easily. Underneath this must be because you're not. To stop. You want to have to lie with me every night for the rest of our lives, and if you have to cheat, you'll get your cheat death. Never feel of time. You have to feel my sorrow. Just a borrow eye, never in my eyes. If you have to lie about you, please don't guess. This is a thing through the secret. Make that promise all you need. If you have to lie with me every night for the rest of our lives, and if you have to cheat, that you'll cheat death out of time. Have to steal in my sorrow. I lost to borrow. I ever in your eyes. You and I, if you have to lie. Oh, where's the face? Here it is. There's that. How's that? That's pretty good. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, now we just take the back hair. Because you're not. Do this so I can do the body. I'm all you want. Every night. For the rest of our lives. And if you have to stay. The cheat death. Out of time. Let me do this. I know this is head, but this has to go behind the body, right? So, this is gonna be body. So we're gonna put this in, put that on top. This is body. And then so these go in the thing. So we'll call this. Let's just call it back hair, right? And then we can just create a new thing. Also call it back hair. Back. We'll just call this behind hair because that's what it is. Let's set the sea into the blue. But in a cycle that I can lose. Painful but delightful. And then in the body, we need to have torso and then arms. So inside body, this is going to be torso, season, or rather, Hmm. I'll just call this main body, and then we need to have another folder that goes on top, and this is arms. Right arm, left arm. So main body. Things turn and change like your mind. Slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. Season. Just do this. Yeah, because that'll get colored over anyway. Memories, memories, never fading whisper in the breeze. Into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time. And in this one's case, you can barely see. Just do that. Modify this a little bit to make it look quickly. Moves down the corner and it knows me. Inside alive. We're gonna confuse all the people with this. Minds are open and frozen. I hear the shadows. I hear the screams. My nightmares come out to play at night. The fear inside, not to play in my mind. You're ready for a fight. Some place to hide. Dead in the eyes. The night I come alive. Based on the way you're holding that, the thumb should be on the top, right? So. Eyes are open. I am frozen. I hear the shadows. I hear the screams. I'm out to play at night. You're inside, in my mind. I'm ready for a fight. Dead in the eye. I'm going to look at a reference for these hands. Oh my goodness, hold on. I should probably separate the hands into their own thing. I know that the arms are going to be behind anyway, so I'm just going to cut them here. And then we can do the hands on top. So I can modify the hands later. In the night, try to take it down. There's nothing around. Just stay. There's a ghost around the corner and it knows me. Time I laid my eyes on a turn-up dime, I knew that I was OMFG and kinda thirsty. Low-key giving me the feels, it's great. So compelled to call you my babe. Shipping up, you are not. I don't have a reference for these hands, so I'm not sure how to draw them. You know my likes are real. You could tear a profile pic. But for now, let me just color in the body. No chill. And the ship has sailed into the sea. Let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. We'll turn up to the top, way up. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Sorry, I had to go and check something. Oh, thank God. At the stars so bright on the internet inside. Through the night, at least until the batteries both die. I sailed into the sea, let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. Turn up to the top, way up above. Let me. It'll be easier if I just turn this off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, keep that. And then there shouldn't be any openings, right? So I should just be able to. Yay, okay. And now I just have to delete the parts I don't want. Actually, no, that's completely fine. It's gonna be in all of those anyway. So the only part I need to really color in is this section here. Sailed into the sea, let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. Turn up to the top, way up above. It's lit up in this thing called millennial love. Ah. Okay, now that that's done, and then we just have to do the arm, which is simple enough. Just get rid of this. Yoink that down. Yoink that there. Oh. Got on the moment. Thinking twice, everything's frozen. Nothing but you and I can't stop my heart from beating. Why do I love this feeling? Make me a promise. Tell me you'll stay with me if I'm being honest. I don't know where this leads, but that's the only question. Baby, don't keep me guessing. Oh. Did I not close? I didn't close it. Making me give in. Oh, baby, I can feel the rush of adrenaline. I'm not scared to jump. You want to? Let's just fall in love. Oh my god, where's their hole? Just keep falling. I can feel the rush of adrenaline. The jump is I want you. Let's just fall in love for the hell of it. We'll just keep falling. There we go. My veins is something about you. And then we're just gonna pull the sketch. Down to weather. My little sweet surrender. Ooh, you are my muse. I feel so reckless. Making me giving. Oh, baby, I can feel the rush of adrenaline. I'm not scared to jump. You want to? Let's just fall in love. The hell of it. Maybe we'll just keep falling. Right. So anyway, how did I draw the hands here? Is my question. Front hands holding. Maybe I can find holding box. Just keep falling. Ooh, you are my muse. So reckless. This is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to find something. Mhm. 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 Just keep falling. Maybe if I draw the box first, it'll help. Hmm. Box. The box is technically not part of the body, but it has to go there. So we'll just say box. At the door with you. Like home somehow not. Got it. Or even now. Okay. Yeah, no more. We're actually gonna move it down slightly. There we are again. Little brown street. We're gonna call this left hand. Looking over me in my air. I remember it all the that would be a good idea. Wait, did I miss something? did I did I miss something? I haven't been checking chat at all. I have no idea when you sent that. There we are again. The middle of the night. I actually need to transform. Lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, but it's a masterpiece. When you mentioned about drawing the box first. Oh, okay. Oh, too well. In the name of being honest. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, it's hard to get an idea of what it should look like. Hmm. Because I kind of know, but I kind of, but also kind of don't. Um. So if I consider this to be the top of the hand, and let's say we do that, and that has to go like this. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't really look right though. What makes more sense is the perspective that it's being held closer to you. In which case it should be something like and then because it's a hand. I don't really know how to do it. Hmm. So that doesn't look right either. Hmm. I need to think about this now. Hmm. While I'm thinking about that, I'm actually gonna modify the head a little bit. Well, the face actually, because the face is bothering me. I don't know what it is. It just bothers me that it's like that. Even hide it. This is back. Your lips, your lips. Okay. I don't like that either. I need 6 columns. Again, back and please. If day rains, I walked away. It's true. It's true. If the how true. Through it all. I can please love me no more. Hmm. It's not the perfect. I walked away. On the floor again. Oh no. Oops. Walked away. Hmm. That's not gonna fix it either. I just need to do it here. The darkness and the in between. It's like I'm haunted. Don't know what's wrong with me. I was crying out in pain. You don't even feel the shame. No, no, no. Then don't you know? If we've come so far from home, drink the poison, close the door. Had enough, I want no more. Drink the poison, don't you know? Things we said so long ago. Your heart's so cold, Had to run, you won't let go. I do have to modify main body just a little bit. That's it. I kind of want to make the front hair a little bit longer. You're a masterpiece. Turn around me. Be set free. Was crying out your name. I was crying out in pain. You don't even feel the shame. Just slightly longer, and then pull that down a little bit. How do I feel about that? How does that feel? Let me turn off the sketch. Actually, I do prefer that. Um, the chin still bothers me. In this case, it's about this. I feel like this needs to be a little bit more inward up here. Nope. hmm. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna draw those hands, so we're gonna wait on that for now. Maybe I'll draw the clothes first, and then I'll do the hands afterward. No, I have to draw the hands first. Well, I'll figure that out later. All right, I'm going to end stream now, guys. So let me just hop over here. Over here. Hands are always the hardest. I need to go and see if I can find any good references for this specific pose. If not, I'm gonna go and take one myself. So, yay! Thank you for the stream. Of course, of course. I should be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so around 8 p.m. like I normally do. Just so you guys know, I should be streaming tomorrow, assuming that I don't get hijacked. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna see if I can raid someone. I think they're about to end though. But we're gonna go and raid into them. Hopefully they don't raid into me before that. But yeah, all right, cool. First and foremost, here's the raid message. Feel free to copy the raid message, but you don't have to. You don't want to. Let me just copy and paste their thingy. All right. Bam. All right. I will catch you guys next time that I stream. All right. See you guys. I hope you had a good time. I love you all. Bye bye.